The Gofundme campaign has begun, good people, and in a week it has raised almost 17,000 Australian dollars, which is almost 20% of the goal. This amount just here alone will fund about 35% of the mast and boom purchase, which is great because we simply cannot get any sponsorship for this. As a reward for your donation, you will get your name drawn onto the boat, and you can even get your name permanently welded to the boat for all to see forevermore. So who are the ones that have donated and are helping the Elcano World Challenge? Don Goldston of the great US of A starts off the list. If it wasn't for his help last year, the choice of Vietnam as the home of the build would have been a fiction, people. Top stuff, Don. We also have Adam and Beth Goldberg, Robert Glens, better known as Bob, David Robb with Hunter, Dylan, Harriet Marnie, and Phoebe. Chris Parker, Ray Beale, Mark Lawler, Nicholas Ducray, Frank Doherty, Charles Rose, Ray Beale, Thor Christian Svenevig, Brian Goebel, J.M. Sims, Mark Walsh, Lee Hallimore. Next week I will have the Kickstarter crew written up in ink as well, temporarily of course. The Kickstarter group is here. For those that want to know where the welded names will go, they will go here on the Column of Heroes. That's right, people, the Column of Heroes. I was going to have them on the Pillars of the Legends, but the lettering may be too small and we can't have that for Legends. And who is on this list? Simon Burgess, Henning Bircher, Dave Cook, Greg Lougheed, Gary Undy, Rick Hollingsworth, Ian Colquhoun, John Patrick, Paul Biglane, Matt Wixon, George Seedinger, Andreas Rona, Raymond Bignell, John Parkinson, Martin Dick, Ian Hamilton, David Ladd, Stephen Mason, Jason Harris, Tony Gordon, Robin Ridge, Captain Asparagus, Andrew Harteveld, Bard Matheson, Paul Finn, Eric and Julie Waronko, Sean Helps, Mark Gobbard, Justin Galogli, Camilo Sars, Jerry McManus, Peter Van Dyson, Frank Kreenan, Ed Helwig, Bjorn Torferson, Albert Funk, Cornel Vanderlanut, Joseph Chimbolo, Gary Howell, William Buckley, John Miller. I and the people that enjoy this channel, thank you, good people. We are certainly on our way. This is an excerpt from a recent Patreon-only video, but I was told that I had to share it with everyone. So here it is. So I was going to the lady, quack, 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 because I wanted some duck eggs to eat. And she went, yeah. Look, there's a bit of blood. There's lots of blood vessels in this one. Obviously, when she said quack, 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 she was thinking that I wanted an egg with a duck in it. Oh, I can see a head, maybe some feet. So I've made a couple of mistakes being a complete gringo. So what does it taste like? It tastes like a duck egg with bits of beak and feet and some feathers. Look at that. There's definitely something got between my teeth. What the hell is this? Is that? Oh no, that's the head. Oh shit, I ripped its head off. I don't know if YouTube's going to allow this, but there's the head. It was looking at me. So, can you see the head? Quack, quack. Got a bit of beak between my teeth. This is a cultural lesson from sailing into freedom. You're welcome. You're welcome. This place used to be empty. This is going to soon be full. More boats are coming and going to be built right here. Adonis's careful eye is going over everything. I'm just going to go do some measurement of the ram for the steering. Just want to make sure there's enough room for it. I mean, I think if we put it diagonally we'll get more room, but let's go check that out. like we've got about 40 centimetres for the hydraulics to work, so it might be that we run it at an angle. I don't know, I'll see Jeffrey about that. So he's welding these because we're going to soon to be closing this off. He's using that as a stiffener temporarily. He's only welding half to keep the heat down. He'll weld the other half later. They're the supports for the cockpit roof. Look, there's Jeffrey. I need to ask him a question. Plenty of room.
Enough because only we need only 523 plus
176.
178.
178. Plenty of room. Okay, now they're putting a line on this side all the way along just to match, and then they'll cut it. There you go. Now let's go check out my boat, see if they're putting the columns and the rear part of the cockpit roof. Wacamides is back, people. I've got my own columns, just like Greece. Just waiting on the last bit of my cockpit roof. Okay, he's got a stiffener, he's just completing the welds. He's done half in each of these little sections. Now he's doing the other half. I think that's the last one. That's the welding for the top. Then they're going to go on the other side of the shell plate, on the underside of the bridge deck, and complete the weld along the bottom.
Lên đây đăng ký ở đây là phải tắt đúng lượng nước.
I missed this when they put it on my boat, so it's interesting to see. I saw the other side, but that was really easy because it was perfect. This looks like it's got a bit of a gap. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Okay, so they've already trimmed it up there. They're just going to trim here just to match the change of contour. I don't know what they're going to do with this sheet. It's pretty to waste the straight edge. I mean, that looks pretty straight, right? but maybe it's not. Well, we're seeing it now. Okay, so looks like they're matching the straight edge with the straight edge on the top, and now they have to trim this to the bottom. So there must be a very, very gentle S in that, which sort of makes sense. It's hard to see it. Well, number one, I'm not tall enough, but I'm 6'1 3/4", people.
Ba xe đi luôn.
Right, plenty of overlap at this end too. And of course, see the window? They only guess roughly, so there's going to be more taken off the top than the bottom. Just a work of art, people. The massaging and the placement of this shell plate. I mean, the bottom's like Michelangelo. This is more like Clipple. You know, modern, just easy. Michelangelo, Clipple. Don't forget about the GoFundMe campaign, good people. We're 20% down, but we still got a long way to go. But please note, GoFundMe tries to get a 15% tip from you guys, but you can opt out of it. Just look for the box. I'm still calling for crew, people. If you want to look at the criteria, go to episode 20. It's all there, but basically, this is what I'm looking for. And make sure you accompany your video with the following information in bullet point form. No flowery language or prose. Please, no Shakespeare. I do not have the time.
Hi, this is Jean Fouillon, and this is my interview video for the Elcano World Challenge on board one of the Odyseas. Well, hopefully. So I'm a South African skipper, scuba instructor. I've been in the charter industry. I've done yacht deliveries. Sure, this is a lot of information to try to get into 3 minutes. And you should try and keep it interesting too. Anyway, I've done yacht deliveries, and yeah, I've got a huge affection for the ocean, man. I'm an avid fisherman as well, and I think I'm a really good crew member to have, because you know, I understand what it's like to be on a vessel. I understand the workings of a vessel, and this is actually one of my lifelong dreams, is to do exactly what you're doing. I want to buy a catamaran eventually, and sail the world. Why not do it on a nice brand new vessel like yours? Anyway, yeah, attributes. I think I'm a really good, you know, crew member. I understand what it's like to be on a vessel. I understand, you know, what it's like to go from, you know, being from deckhand all the way up to the gilly, all the way up to the captain. And I'd really like to be a part of this adventure. Hope to hear from you soon, man. If there's anything that you need from me, let me know. Cool. Ciao.